Xlend made a new video in which yet again he tries to paint a picture of himself being a victim of the Survive the Disaster 2 community. He did this through the popular Iceberg format, which he includes basic information about the game Survive the Disasters down to the more interesting information where, ironically enough, he put himself in. But before I get into him specifically, I want to briefly debunk or explain misconceptions in this video. First off, we have exploiter issues, which yes, this game does have a problem with exploiters. Basically, anyone can download KRNL or buy Synapse and get whatever streak they want. The point Xlend makes here is not about obtaining streaks though, it's more on the use of these script executioners to end other players' streaks. It should be apparent to everyone that a player with the power to end other people's streak whenever they want in a survival game is a problem, but the fix to this problem that he suggests is also a problem. Xlend suggests that there should be in-game moderators that play every day with the power to basically ban someone that they suspect of cheating. Disregarding the ridiculous suggestion requirement that this moderator would have to play every day, this isn't inherently an issue until you get into who becomes a moderator. I personally don't see anyone in this community who's neutral and active enough to be given this permission. Moving on to the next point, we have Glantasy. Xlend states that Glantasy is the most hated Survive the Disaster 2 map and lists a bunch of reasons why he thinks the map is good. He then lists 3 reasons why players don't like this map. I think the main reason people don't like Glantasy isn't because it's necessarily a bad map on its own. It's more of the fact that basically any other map in the game can do whatever it does, but better. Why should someone trying to survive shoot themselves in the kneecap by playing a map that gives them less of a survival advantage? If I need to go further into depth why Glantasy isn't a good map compared to every other map in the game, I'll make a separate video for it. This next one involves me where he calls me a Survive the Disasters 2 content creator, which is unfortunate as it is. He's not wrong because anything else I post gets significantly less traction. He says that I freeze disasters to help certain passive players, which is also true. There's nothing in the game that tells me that I shouldn't be doing the most optimal and impactful strategy to protect the pacifist players, so I do it. He then goes on to say that I'm making the community worse than it already is, and that I've influenced other players to be on my side. What sides are you even talking about, bro? No one is taking sides. Literally everyone is shitting on you because everything you say is either hypocritical or just flat out wrong. He then goes on to list players who he deems of having illegal streaks, which for him means players who have benefited from other people using freezing. Xlend, you are not the developer of this game. Stop trying to impose what you think is fair on other people, especially when you can't even follow your own rules. He then goes on about how FanMade lets people shit talk him, which I'm sorry, Xlend, that your name got mentioned 73 times by people on FanMade, but if I can get mentioned 1,753 times, with most of them being negative, and still be perfectly fine, I think you'll be okay. If you don't like what they have to say, stop alting in that server. You were banned for a reason. No one is forcing you to search your name in the search bar like an attention whore. At the very bottom of the iceberg, he mentions a bug where you survive dying by healing on the same frame you take damage. He calls it a secret second chance, as if it's actually a part of the game, but it's not, it's just a bug. Now, onto the final part of the video, which is about Xlend himself. Xlend, like the egotist he is, puts himself in his own iceberg and essentially complained about why people dislike him in the most incoherent argument on the planet. Xlend says that he is probably the most hated person in the entire Survive the Disaster 2 community. Why? If it wasn't obvious already, reason why people vote more often Glantasy and Acid Depths is against people freezing. Now, I'm not a fucking psychic, so I can't read whatever Egyptian hieroglyphics this creature is muttering, but I'm assuming what he's saying is that people hate him because he votes Glantasy and Acid Depths, which somehow stops people from freezing. Xlend, nobody hates you for voting Glantasy or Acid Depths. People dislike you because of how hypocritical you are in the way you act. If you guys don't know, Xlend is guilty of the crime freezing. A couple months ago, Xlend was playing Survive the Disasters 2, and while on a pacifist streak, he decided to start freezing. Your moderator basically called him out on it, and ever since he's been the very annoying Xlend we know today. Xlend puts this facade on that he's the saint that protects everyone from the evil, toxic part of the community, but in reality, he's a weirdly obsessive person that just deceives the newer players. Every time I get on to try to pacifist streak with someone, it usually only takes a couple of minutes until Xlend gets on.
I mean, he's in college. I don't fucking know.
Did he go to college to get more knowledge?
Oh, no! The timer!
Oh, okay, timer. Okay, 12 minutes and 39 seconds.
That's actually kind of impressive.
Dang. World record.
Xlend quite literally watches the server listing throughout the day and waits until anyone he doesn't like gets on, and then he joins. Xlend will basically follow this person around until they die, and then chime in with a single L. No joke, Xlend has followed us for an entire 4 hours and 22 minutes once just to say L every time we died. It's not even like Xlend's trolling us, because he doesn't even know how to kill people. He's so bad at trolling, it physically hurts me to watch him attempt to kill people and fail every fucking time. Throughout the last 8 recording sessions I've had pacifist streaking, Xlend has followed us for a whopping 808 minutes, or 13.5 hours total. That is absolutely insane for someone to do. Imagine committing your time to following a single group of players for over half a day's worth of playtime just to wait until one of them dies to then put an L in the chat and then to go make a YouTube video complaining about people disliking you. Why are you expecting to be able to shit talk, antagonize, and fuck with people without them disliking you? You are the very reason people dislike you. It's not my fault. It's not the community's fault. It's not the game's fault. It's yours. Hey guys, this is post Parker editing right now. I'm basically finished with the video, but as of making this video, he made this tweet towards Virus, and Virus actually responded. And he basically just lies to Virus saying that we're hiding freezing. He's already tried to make one of these points in his videos, and yeah, we're not hiding anything. He just tries to make it seem like it's something awful that we're doing towards Virus. I don't know why he keeps doing this. Also, I just want to point out that there is a new Discord server for Survive the Disasters 2 that I made. There's no rules, but if I find you annoying or enough people don't like you, I'm going to ban you or put you on a single channel. That's basically all the rules to the server. Don't be annoying. The link for that will be in the description and the comment sections. That's it, guys. Goodbye. Go vote on that poll I put up recently in the community section. And yeah, bye.